Welcome back, everybody. Yes, you can see a lot of green stuff on the map and you're thinking, hey, is that all rain? Well, it's moisture. What happens is that we are getting this stream of moisture coming up from the Pacific. Well, it's up at a high level, up where the airplanes are flying. So what has happening is the radar beam is hitting the cloud deck, measuring the moisture, but it's not really actually hitting the ground. But it is the beginning of hopefully what will be a better trend for us. Here we are, as you can see, right about there. So looks like Central Texas is getting the best shot. Most of the rain will be in this little section that'll be moving across our area overnight and into tomorrow morning. And like I said, this is the light one. This is the little one. It's probably quarter of an inch at the most of rainfall out of this. So this is not the big one. It's the beginning. All right. Then the second one, this is a separate storm system that will be rolling across the southwest. And this is going to be a good one because this is going to be a winter storm for the southern Rockies. Then it rolls into Texas. Then that frontal system comes through and we may actually have a couple thunder showers associated as this low passes over our area. When is that? Saturday when you're going to dinner with the Valentine. So just consider that an umbrella would be a good thing. And then behind it, more storms are gathering. As you can see, this low here and another one up there. And so this is a good sign. Remember, we had a blocking ridge of high pressure stopping everything from coming from the west. Well, now that is broken down. And so now we're going to have a storm after storm system coming across. Not a moment too soon for the western mountains because they were absolutely bone dry without any snow or rain. And now we're hopefully looking at some rain here in the crossroads within the next 10 days. Okay, so I think that farmers, you're going to be paying attention to this because it's going to be interesting. All right, tonight we'll have another bout of fog, so consider that if you're going to be an early riser and getting out there. We'll get down to that half-mile visibility, especially between Victoria and Port Lavaca down toward the coastal areas. But then that'll burn off and we should have a fairly quiet afternoon as the system, the cloud deck, basically passes overhead and moves away. So we'll be cloudy for the early part of that day. We'll be clearing up in the later part of the day, and then we'll wait for the next storm system. Overnight low temperature is not at all cold anymore, so don't need much of a heater or even a blanket. As we go forward in rainfall, you can see how the light rain will be moving across our area as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, and then out in West Texas. But then the bigger storm is out here, and then we'll watch and wait for that one later on in the week. Here's another view of that. This is the GFS model, and so you can see the light rain over the area tonight, and tomorrow pulls away. All right, then we got about 2 days here. And then we watch this whole thing start moving across the southern Rockies. And look what happens by the time we get to Friday. We start getting that frontal system into Texas with the deep cold air and then rolling across the state. Possibility of some thunder and lightning and some heavy rainfall. So this is going to be the good one. All right. Then as that one pulls away for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I want you to see this. What is that? Another winter storm crossing the Rockies. Will that one actually make it to the crossroads? It's a good question. I think it has some hope, and so we'll keep our fingers crossed, okay? We'll see if we can get a third system coming through. So for tomorrow, overcast skies, little light rain here and there, getting up to about 74 down along the coast. Inland areas in Quarry, you'll get up to about 75 with cloudy skies early and just a little bit of a break at the end of the day. Thursday and Friday will be, fairly good, up into the 80s. But Saturday is when that front comes through, and I know it's Valentine's Day, but your Valentine's going to like the rain too, That's your 7-day forecast. Thanks for joining us. We'll remind everybody we do have this QR code we'd love for you to scan. Put Crossroads Today on your cell phone.